This is called a dapping block. You can get them from Amazon. This one's in metric, but the biggest hole is almost 2 inches. This is a 1.5 inch cap. To get in these areas near the edge here, we got to go down to a smaller punch. That's looking good. Looks real good. Okay, go to Home Depot or some plumbing supply and get some extension tubing. It's for under the kitchen sink and such. Don't get PVC that goes under the house. You want that thin walled tubing. This is a little bit flexible, and that's real good for a bopper handle. Then just cut off the length that's going to be good for you. So I've cut off a piece here that's going to be just right for a 1.5 inch bopper. We got our domed cap here. So now we need to just adapt the cap to the pipe with some tape. So take about 10 or so turns of tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And check it, see how close it is. It's not there yet. We want it to be snug, but we don't want it to be hard to put on. Okay, that's a little too tight, so I'll back off a little bit. Undo this tape. And then check and see how we are. We can always add or take some off. Can't get it on yet. And do a little bit more. Alright. There, that goes on without too much trouble. Now, tape the outside. Okay, and then I put some on this end to get rid of those rough edges that I've sawed. Tuck that tape underneath. And there we go, we got our bopper. Should be wonderful. This 1.5 inch bopper is useful for thinning. We don't need lead in the cap in order to do the job. We're not spalling, we're not taking off thick, massive flakes. We're just taking off thinning flakes, the final set of thinning flakes from some point we're making. So if you hit with the cap and you dent it very much, then you're hitting too hard, and or your edge is not right. You don't want to hit on too sharp an edge, and you'll have to learn how to prep your edge and how hard to hit for which cap you have. And if you're denting your bopper, you need to go up in the size, because that'll have a thicker wall. It would take a more force and work better for you. The 1.5 inch bopper is my workhorse. No lead in the cap. It's just a cap with tape and pipe. I'm going to go around this piece and thicken up the edges. You can't hit on real thin edges when you want to drive big flakes across the piece. So thicken up the edge. We're losing some width, but we got to get that edge the right shape and strength, because we're going to smack it. It'd be best to spend a good bit of time at this stage because you're prepping that final set of flakes, the big flakes. Okay, we need a flake here to reduce the thickness of the base area. I'm going to bevel just a little bit. Kind of make a striking platform. I'm going to grind, make that edge rounded. Don't worry about over grinding if you're using copper, but if you're using antler, don't grind so much. Okay, now I'm going to take off a thinning flake right here. Whoa, that was so wonderful. No dented bopper. You can get a good bit of mileage out of these if you don't hit them on too big a stone. Look at that nice thinning flake. That was great. Then come over here and get one on this side and get this little thickness. Gonna hit from this way. Great. Okay, well, I don't want to keep going on this piece right now. I just wanted to show you the bopper. So this is an Edbo Bopper with a domed cap. It's just tape and pipe and a cap. There's no lead in here. Works great. It's a real good thinning tool. I like it a lot. You can use it up in your you can stand up and use this, or you can put it in your lap. So it's comfortable. It's not heavy at all. You can keep swinging it all day long and never get tired of swinging that lead around because there's no lead in here. So give it a try and let me know how you like it. And thank you for watching. Great bopper.